If you're looking to make more friends, I'm going to give you very specific things that you can do by the end of this video that will increase the chances of you finding friends, making a new best friend, or possibly getting into like a relationship with a guy or a girl based on just the idea and the concept of what it is that I'm going to be telling you. This is what I do. This is how I've met every single one of my girlfriends. This is how I got along and I became friends with every friend that I've ever had in my life. This is how you do it. The definition of demographics, just so you guys know, based on the title, this is going to be a statistical data relating to the population and particular groups within it. So an example of like a demographic would be if you look at Brickell, Miami, there's a lot of younger people there, both like white and Hispanic, that like to go out and they like to party all the time. Or another demographic would be maybe they're like younger or in their middle ages, but they have a bunch of money. That would be a demographic. Now, why shared interests matter more than demographics when it comes to making friends or like getting into relationships? Have you ever heard that quote, opposites attract? Dude, I think that is the biggest bullshit ever. I honest to God have no idea where that came up with. Like, you're telling me that two people fall in love because they're total opposite people, they have nothing in common? That's what I think of. And when I look at every single person that I've ever like gotten close to, whether it's like a best friend or in a relationship or even like a group of friends, we all had something in common. We go back to the Brickell thing. If you're young and you live in Brickell, Miami, if you're young and you like partying and you start going out to the nightclubs and whatnot, you're gonna meet other people that go out to these nightclubs. And when you're out, if you watch my channel and you start learning how to interact with strangers, eventually you're going to meet somebody that's like, yo, bro, we should go out sometime, man. You look like a dude that likes to party. Let's get together and go to Live or whatever places they've got over in Miami, right? In my area, when I was younger, I'm 30 now. So when I was like 21, 22, when we used to, like, I had my group of friends, we would go out like every Friday or Saturday to the same place downtown, and we would see the same people every single time, and we would just get drunk, and then we would have a good time. And even if we didn't have a good time, we would just get drunk because we had nothing else to do. But we all had the same things, like the same interests. We all liked doing the same things. We were all in that age where all we wanted to do was just go and party. So before I'm about to tell you basically what you can do to find more friends or more girlfriends or boyfriends. I'm going to tell you that. But before I get into this video, if you do want to like improve your social skills, become more confident, have more and better relationships with just people in general, that's what I do. Is I film videos 6 times a week helping you guys learn how to do all this stuff. Subscribe to the channel and stick around, man. That's what I do, is I teach stuff. All right, now that I've got that terrible sales pitch for my channel out of the way, let's go into actually teaching you guys how to do this. So when I explain this, I'm very well known at my gym that I go to. I go between the hours of 9 and 11. I see the same people every single time, and I've gone out of my way to pretty much talk to like every single girl there that I thought was attractive, and other people see me there because I bring my dog with me. They've all met the dog, so they know who I am. They know who the dog is, and there's a couple other rich people that go there that are more popular than I am, but we all know each other. Where am I going with that? Why did I bring the gym up? Because every single person that goes to that gym between the hours of 9 and 11, we all share something in common. We go to the gym. So how you should be making more friends is by, first of all, finding an activity or a hobby that you enjoy doing. What if you don't like going to the gym? For whatever reason, you don't like going to the gym, but you still like to be active. Maybe you, and I've used this example before, maybe you join a run club instead. Maybe you go to CrossFit for whatever reason you go to CrossFit for. CrossFit's stupid, but maybe you go to, I've heard it's great to meet people. Okay, you go to run club, or you go to CrossFit, or maybe you take dance lessons a couple times a week. So your way of getting physically fit would be taking dance, like you take like some hardcore Latino dance lessons, and it's like a full body workout every time. Pilates is another one. Or they've got, I know they've got like classes at like my gym. They've got like those group classes. Maybe you're into group classes. You're going to be doing things that, one, you enjoy. So even if you don't talk to anybody, you're still going and doing something that you enjoy doing. Now, why we want to get in the habit of going somewhere consistently and doing something that we enjoy doing. That could be kickball, that could be ice hockey, that could be recreational softball. You see what I mean? Where just once a week, or with the gym, it's every day. You want to do something very consistently. Okay, so like Run Club around here, they've got the biggest one around here is every Thursday. The gym, I go 5 days a week. If you get Pilates, you can do Pilates every day. I heard it's expensive, but you could do it every day. There's just different like sand volleyball. That's a couple times a week from one or two of the girls that I've met that did that. You would do something. I'm burping because I'm drinking caffeine. Sorry. You would do something consistently, and what's going to happen is when you do something but if you do something that requires like a team or a group, like working out, that's a single player sport. Or bowling, I guess you can be on a team. Tennis, that can be a single player sport. But if you look at like group classes or Pilates or yoga, studios or whatever, that's all multiplayer experiences. Now, like if you do Pilates or yoga, yes, you're doing it by yourself, but you're surrounded by other people in a close proximity. In the gym, yes, you can be surrounded by other people in close proximity, but from, the way I explain this is like, if you're doing yoga, you're not gonna have your headphones in. You're gonna be listening to the instructor tell you what to do. But when you're at the gym, you've got headphones in. You can zone out every person in there. I've never done Pilates, so I don't know I know there's always a Pilates instructor, so you have to listen to somebody. I don't know if people go to Pilates listening to music or not. But if you play like kickball or sand volleyball, or you play pickleball, or you go to Run Club, with Run Club, yes, you can. That can be a single player sport, but you're still running in a group, a pack of people. So you're gonna at some point in time, you're gonna talk to somebody, whether you want to or not. Someone's gonna say something to you, or you're gonna say something to somebody. Maybe you asked them a question because you had a question. Maybe they just started talking to you. You're gonna get in a conversation. Now, this is where relationships tend to take off, because when you get into this conversation with the person, again, whether you do it or they do it, because you're surrounded by other people with similar interests, someone's going to say something to someone at some point in time. And then when that happens, because you guys have shared interests, you guys are already going to like each other on a subconscious level because you guys have things in common. Now, from here, this is where, because you guys both have something, like let's say you meet a guy at like sand volleyball, meet a guy or a girl, and you guys start talking about, hey, well, how long have you been doing this for? I actually just started recently, and this seems like a really popular like sports. There's a lot of people here right now. I mean, this is awesome. And they're going to start talking, and you're going to ask them more, hey, can you tell me a little bit about this league? Like I said, I'm brand new. I'm just trying to, figure out the ropes or whatever. And you guys are going to start talking. And from there, when you start talking, whether it's that first time, or maybe you see this person again, and then you guys are going to keep talking because now you two know each other, and that might be the only person you know at like sand volleyball, for example. Or if you're at Pilates, if you're a girl, you girls are so good at this. You just look at these other girls and you're just like, hey, oh my God, where did you get that yoga mat at? It's so pretty. I don't know, yoga mat and Pilates. Where'd you get those gloves, or where did you get your hair? That's what girls just do. For dudes, we kind of keep to ourselves, but you might see a dude with like a sick, like dark sports shirt on, and you're like, bro, your shirt's awesome, man. Where'd you get that, bro? Like, that's fucking cool. And then he's gonna talk to you. Ah, sick, bro. Do you wear that to the gym like often? Like, it's a oversized t-shirt. It looks like something you would wear out like in public somewhere. Like, actually, yeah, the gym, the dark sports, actually like a bodybuilding brand. Like, you can wear it in the gym and out. Dude, it's sick. Oh, dude, that's awesome. And you guys would just get into a conversation from there. And then at some point in time, where I was going with that, are you guys paying attention to what's happening? Okay, let me recap the steps before I continue. We're going to do something every week or a couple times a week that we like doing. And eventually, if you're surrounded by other people, you're going to start talking to somebody at some point in time. It's just going to happen. Okay, you don't even have to start it. It's just going to happen. Now, from here, now you're in a conversation with somebody and you guys both have shared interests. That conversation at some point in time, one of you two is going to ask, hey, what do you do outside of this? Are you married? Are you single? What do you do outside of this, man? You seem like a cool guy, cool girl, blah, 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 blah. And then if they say that, oh, I actually like, outside of this, man, it might seem kind of like nerdy, but like I really enjoy going to this place called Big Cat Habitat. It's like a zoo in my area, and they've got this new like moat marine, like aquarium. I just love going to shit like that. And if you're like, bro, me too, or you're like, girl, dude, I fucking love going to that stuff too. Guess what? now you two have other shared interests. And then maybe this guy's like, believe it or not, I mean, I look like I'm pretty in shape, but I go out and party like once a week, man. It's kind of crazy. And you're like, dog, I actually go out with my friends once a week too, man. Hey, give me your phone number, bro. Maybe you and I can get together sometime and hang out, man. You're cool. I'll invite my friends, you invite yours, and we'll just have a good time. Now you're going to exchange contacts. Or if it's with the girl, hey man, you're really cool. You and I should get together sometime. Maybe you and I can get like lunch or dinner, or we can get coffee. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, let me have your phone number and I'll reach out to you whenever I get around to it. Or you can ask her out on a date. And because now I said like a date right there, but if you guys are like, oh, I like going to Big Cat Habitat, you'd be like, hey, well, why don't you and I get together and go sometime? That way we'd both enjoy it. That would be, she would, if it's a girl you're asking on a date, she would more likely agree to doing that and showing up to it because you're going to be taking her somewhere on a date that she would enjoy going, okay? But that's what I mean, guys, is shared interests are what bring people together, because when you can relate to somebody, you're showing them, in this case, it's shared interests, you shared likes, you guys both like the same thing, but you can relate to their life experience, and that's going to build like a subconscious connection. So this thing, like I said, you can live in one of the most popular areas, like you could live in New York City or Brickell, Miami, or you could go to Florida State University in Tallahassee. You can be in a very fucking busy environment with a lot of people your age. But if you have nothing in common with any of these people, you're not going to want to hang around them because you wouldn't be able to do anything with them. You have nothing to talk about, nothing you can relate to and share stories with. So you guys aren't going to get to know each other on a personal level. You guys aren't going to be able to go out together because they don't do what you like to do and you don't do what they like to do. You guys aren't going to build that connection. So demographics is important. Like where you live at is crucial to meeting people your age. Yes, your age. But if you guys don't have, like, just because you're in an area with a similar demographic to you, so I'm 30 years old right now and I'm a single male. I live in the part of Florida I live in. It's very like family. It's a very rich family area. Okay. For me to find people my age, I would have to like go out to like bars and stuff at nighttime. And even then, it's honest to God, it's actually like a very mixed crowd, from like younger college kids to like people in their 60s, dude. Like the older people here, they're wild. They're wild, man. There's just a lot of fuck you money in my area, and these guys and girls, they just don't have anything better to do. The farmers market on Sunday that I go to, I talk about in almost all of my videos. I go to the farmers market. There's a lot of people there that, yeah, they're my age, but they're all with their family or they're with their boyfriend or girlfriend. They're all like, they're not just single running around. And if they are, I haven't found anybody yet that I've like had good conversations. There was one girl that I asked out, but that fizzled out real fast. But that's what I mean, guys, is like, I literally just gave you like the literal fucking cheat code for finding a new best friend or getting into like a solid relationship. Now there's other qualities she's got to pass or he's got to pass, but the relationship between you two, because you guys have something in common, you guys are going to be able to do stuff together that you enjoy doing. And because you guys both enjoy doing the same thing, you guys are going to feel good together when you're doing that. And you guys are going to associate feeling good with, being together. That's going to make them want to hang out with you, want to talk to you, want to get romantic and intimate with you if they like you sexually. That's just like human behavior 101 in this video, man. This is really all it comes down to. So I know I just gave, like, that's it. Go somewhere you enjoy doing. You're going to talk to somebody at some point in time, whether it's you or them. Someone's going to say something to you. Again, if it's the gym, that might not happen. If you do something where you can isolate other people or you can like keep people away, I don't know if isolate was the word, but like if you there's times where I go to the gym, like today I had a field day. I started talking to a lot of people, but there's times where I go to the gym and I don't take my headphones out. I don't talk to anybody. And I don't like when that happens. But there are days where I'm just in a funk and I don't talk to anybody. But if you go into like group fitness or anything involving other people, your chances of getting into a conversation with somebody at some point in time go up significantly. That's what it is I'm trying to tell you. So at the farmer's market on Sunday, I am by myself. I get into conversations with older people sometimes. Sometimes I see girls that'll like say my dog's really pretty and I can talk to them. But most of the time I'm having to go out of my way and say something to them first, and even then it doesn't usually end up in a conversation. And even if I do end up in a conversation with them, yeah, we're at the farmers market, so we have something in common. But unlike a sport like sand volleyball, I don't know anything about this girl. They could have just been bored, and that's why they came to the market. At least when it comes to like a recreational activity, you guys both know you like doing the same thing, because you guys have both signed up to play. Again, pickleball, sand volleyball, a group fitness, dance classes, Pilates. That's what it is I'm trying to tell you. And then when you start talking to this person, see if you guys have things in common. And if you do, and you guys like going to the same places every weekend or whatnot, invite them out. Hey man, hey girl, but why don't give me your phone number, man? Why don't we go out and do something sometime? You seem like a really cool person. You just ask them. So not only is this video is basically just teaching you how to get what you want, and not in this case, it's just more or more relationships, romantically or not. I just told you. By the end of this, you would know exactly how to do it. It's literally that fucking simple. If you sit home all day and you play video games and you don't leave your house, then the first step, where I told you got to find something you enjoy doing, you got to find that. You got to take this step and go find something that you enjoy doing. You're going to have to experiment with different things. But if you continue sitting in your house all day and you don't have a hobby, this video is not going to help you. So if you like that, guys, or I should say this, like after what you watch this, okay, this is from my experience. If you just start doing what it is that I'm telling you to do, you're going to notice that I'm right. You're going to get into conversation with people that are actually really fucking cool. And if you like them, like as a friend or more, you just ask them out. And you're going to see the more you do this, now, like I get, like if it's like a small class, you might not want to ask a girl out romantically. Like I do it at the gym all the time, because I could care less if I see these girls or not. I'm fucking awesome, and if you don't like me, that's your loss. On the next one. But if you're part of like a very small, intimate dance class and you ask a girl out and you get rejected, then either keep going when she's there and be cool with it, or change times and go at a different time where you're not going to see her. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay, guys? But if you're a guy right now, don't change what you're doing just because a girl said no. Most women just don't like most people. So if she doesn't like you, then that's to be expected. So if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, if you want my help learning how to do all this stuff personally, I just released a new 8-week, it's like a beta one-on-one coaching program where you're going to work with me very intimately for 8 weeks. You're going to get my phone number so you can text me and call me. We're going to be getting on calls every single week so I can track your progress and see what you're doing. I'm going to help you get what you want in life, whether that could be, anything you want, like more relationships, better relationships, social confidence, learning how to become extroverted, just being a better person. I'm so fucking good at helping people do this that I know I can help you. First 3 people that I decide to take on, I'm letting in for absolutely free. You're going to have to book a call with me and talk to me on the phone, because if I don't think that I can help you, or if I think you're wasting my fucking time, I'm not going to take you on. So this will fill up fast since it is 3 people. However, if after that, man, after the free spots are filled, it's $19.97 if you do want to work with me. So if you're thinking about this, click that link down below. Go watch that video. It'll tell you everything you need to know, and then book a time to talk to me. With that being said, guys, if you want to improve your social skills for free on top of what I just talked about in this video, check out one of these 2 right here. Hey, see you guys in the next one.